But I mean, on Wednesday night, somebody would tell me, yo, we're stepping out Wednesday. I'd be like, chill vibes. And when I walked in there, it was absolutely not chill.
Yeah.
Like I was sweating when I left that night. And I was afraid to go back to go visit you again because I'm like, that's a thing. Like, you got to schedule your life for that.
People got fired.
Yes. You know what it is. inTUNE TV, myself, Alex T. We got Dizzy D.
Hey.
Shout out to Ray Diamond. She's out for the week because we have some special guests, which we will bring in shortly.
True.
How's your week been, Dizzy?
Man, my week's been very good, actually, you know? We did a whole lot of good work this week, you know what I mean, for the show and everything else. Last show was awesome. We gave away that gift to Spicy Skinny Mini.
Yeah, shout out to Skinny Mini.
Won herself a, what was it, hollow tip weed pen. That was amazing. And we hopefully can do some more giveaways this month before Christmas ends. What about you? How was your week, bro?
Same shit, different day. Actually, not same shit. You can go and branch into the first things. How was the snow for you, if you noticed it or were out in it?
I didn't even notice the snow. I didn't see no damn snow.
Damn.
I know Abbotsford and all those places saw snow, Surrey and that.
No, like, we had snow. That just means you weren't outside all day that day. Because there was lots of fucking snow that I had to drive my forklift through all day at work.
No. What? For real?
No, I'm lying. No, yes. That's what I'm asking. Did you notice it? Because of, like, if you didn't leave the house, then you wouldn't have noticed.
No, I didn't leave the house. I didn't notice no snow.
But no, it was a whole day of snow.
Was that Sunday?
Monday.
I'll tell you what happened to me on Saturday. I'm back emceeing at a club that I used to be emceeing at. They brought me back into Bar None. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I'm back at Bar None emceeing. This is a whole lot of fun. Can I say who I'm with?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, perfect. I'm with my homies, Rico, Uno, and motherfucking Genie. And if you look on the next camera, they're in the house right now. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Rico, Uno, and Gina. Pew. I'm waiting for a pew from you. Jamal's got the do.
Jamal got it.
How you doing, boys?
Yo.
Fuck, man, it's good to see you guys up in here, man. For real. Let me get that pound from you.
Thank you for having us.
Most def. Let's get some volume up on their microphone. Is this your first time doing an interview like this?
That sounds hard as fuck. Dude.
Yeah?
Just let me get over this.
Your first time doing an interview like this?
Yeah.
Really, huh?
The first Twitch interview?
First Twitch interview. Last mic shit. Oh, wait.
With like cameras and on and stuff?
Yeah, cameras and everything.
Wow, okay. I'm excited to have you guys here. As you know, I got pretty litty on Saturday, so that's why I missed the snow. Because I had to spend like a day and a half to myself, bro. It was not good. I was like, I'm not ready for... I kept saying, I'm not ready.
Sunday, you weren't really allowed to be by yourself for
man.
Shout out to the people that don't leave.
First day back is hard. I can relate to that.
Bro, I went to, our bosses there, and I'm like, I really don't, like, I'm scared. I'm kind of low-key shook. Like, it's been 2 years almost since we've been on this stage. So I was like, I don't know how to feel. He's like, just calm down, and starts pouring tequila, Casamigos, down my throat.
Who's that, Drew?
No, what's his name? Baz.
Oh, VIP.
Yeah, VIP. And he's like, yeah, just drink. You'll be fine. So I'm like, I bet. And I just kept hitting this tequila like I was going to be a normal human being. And you clearly saw. Yeah, Baz is a great dude. But man.
Good job, Baz.
Well, did you guys have fun on Saturday, though? It's pretty wildin'.
It was a crazy night.
We got Seattle in the house that night.
A lot happened that night.
Yeah. We'll get back to all that stuff. Let's get on some topics. Normally we do topics So we're gonna talk some topics. You guys join us on this. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Let's go.
Have any of you guys had any of Bieber's balls?
Pause. What? Oh, you're talking about the what do they call them?
I hit those Sunday.
Tim Biebs.
Tim Biebs. You hit them
They're-
Sunday?
He had the Tim
Bieber
Biebs.
balls.
So what do you think of them? What are the flavors, by the way?
Yeah,
I know there's like
No, the sour cream one was hard.
a sour cream one. I know he's got like 3 flavors.
Sour
No?
cream and what?
I don't like. I'm playing. I don't know any of the flavorings, but there's a birthday cake. There's a sour cream, and then there's a like triple chocolate type of joint. But I needed them fresh, and then they'd probably all taste better. But
Oh, they weren't fresh.
the packaging sells me it tastes good. Damn. The yellow and brown.
I mean, I don't think you need much to sell a donut to Genie. So.
Oh, is that real?
Yes.
I'll just come through with some Timbits or just donuts in
No,
general,
I
and
just
we
spent
got
25 on donuts before I came here.
you. Word.
Connoisseur.
Shout out my bestie Ebian. She is a fiend for donuts. So if I don't come home with donuts,
It's game over.
Well,
Wow.
speaking of that box,
Yep.
apparently people are reselling them for like thousands of bucks now.
What?
Yeah.
The Tim
Biebs
Biebs
box. Yeah, specifically because they're not in the States, obviously. So like,
Oh,
it's the same shit as y'all crypto, all that. It's just rich war people. They're like, oh, I want Tim Bieber's box. And it's like, all right, here you go. Pay me, and we'll ship it down.
So we got to go get a couple boxes before this year's over.
I mean, I'm good on that.
You can NFT them.
I don't like profit. I don't like...
Y'all can have fun with that funny money. That's too much effort to scam on some bullshit, some fucking cardboard. I'm good.
Thousands of dollars for just that box. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so I was just like, that just continues to prove to me that people got way too much time and money on their hands, and they're overall stupid. Now we're gonna do a couple quick hits of people that I consider not the smartest, but they came up on some shit. So first one, this is kind of a running theme here. Good Samaritan found 70 pounds of coke near the Florida Keys, turned it in. That's the first story, which I'm like, I understand the whole thing, like, yo, that somebody owns that, blah, 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 they might come for you. Also, I'll rescind they're stupid if they actually found 75 pounds and they returned 70.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened to that 5.
That's it. But if you gave it all back, then you're...
Didn't we cover a story where a guy found a bunch of drugs and money, like 100,000 in money or something?
Like I said, it happens all the time.
And in
Especially
Florida
in
too.
Florida.
Somebody found.
That's like the premise of how many like action movies is like.
Yeah,
Ooh, I found this,
Yeah.
but then you run and then you die. Like, isn't that the lesson that 80s movies trying to teach us?
80s has a lot of
don't
issues
take
in their
stuff
movies.
that's not yours, I guess.
All right, so that says there are hazards to your health if you keep a couple pounds of somebody's coke. Now, in 2014, a plumber found 500 envelopes of cash totaling around $600,000 in the wall of Joel Osteen's megachurch.
Okay.
He gave it all back.
Oh,
Wait, hold up. Can I pause?
$400,000 in checks, $200,000 in cash, and this plumber gave it all back. And the reason why he is the most stupid person ever is because checks, whatever, because they actually reported that shit missing back then.
Yeah.
So like, obviously checks were null and void. Cool.
Yeah.
$200,000, bro, in cash at a church, which means that shit ain't sequential. That shit ain't got no traces on it. Could have been yours, but he gave it back. And also, he's dumb because obviously the church got their insurance back on it, so it ain't like you really steal it from God. You just say, hey, God blessed you.
It's in the wall for a reason. Like,
So
and
here's
you
my
threw it away.
question.
that's not for God. That's for
That's for whatever Usher was trying to teeth and forgot about it.
So my question is, why is there money hidden in church walls?
envelopes.
Of money in church walls.
You ever heard of tithe?
Oh, I know a tithe, but
So
why is it in the wall instead of?
Because some usher wanted to get it and they forgot about it.
Yeah.
There's what other explanation could be?
Someone already stole that money.
Yeah,
so-
that money was stolen
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then either forgot about or the plumber found it before they could come back around for it.
They'd have to have been storing money for a long time. No, what church takes
a mega church?
Oh, mega church.
You don't know who Joel Osteen is?
Oh, no. Yeah, yes, I know now.
Yeah, it's Joel
yes,
Osteen.
I know now. Now it's coming to me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damn money inside his walls. He's the same bastard with all the motherfucking helicopters and mansions and things, right?
Hey man, if you live a good life, Jesus will bless you with all sorts of riches, as well as his unsuspecting children of lambs. But yeah, here's like a little video of his church, and be like, you can get that, because he does like multiple services a day, and and that mega church, that used to be where the Rockets used to play in Houston, like before. So that's like a 16. They say it was like 16.8, like 16,800. Like so, like
That's
each service.
That's full on stadium. Like,
Yeah.
It's mega church shit. Yeah, the states don't be playing.
So 200 grand is not even that much.
No.
taken.
So
like,
people like I can honestly
like,
think Joel ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
He's collecting that just off of his non-profit bullshit of being a church.
Yeah.
This is clearly somebody being like, "Oh, I don't mind me." If I
That's
just
like a
stick it."
couple Sundays worth.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not even
a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because if it's 16, and tithe is supposed to be 10%, and you know you got rich assholes in the front being like, "Oh, here's my tithe." You seen that, Sharon?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
So I have an issue with the plumber. I'm like, my guy, God was trying to bless you, and you spit in his face.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro.
So we're kind of going to stay on this, like, you know, little delinquent vibe. So in 2002, a NASA intern stole a safe full of moon rocks, sprinkled them on a hotel bed, and had sex with his girlfriend on top of them.
Wow.
Now, my question to the group is...
Wait, where the moon rocks come from again?
The moon.
From the moon. It's an intern at NASA.
That kind of moon rocks.
It's 2002. They weren't really, you know, they weren't as open with my favorite kind of moon rocks as they are now. But yeah, so my question to the group is, shit, I don't even know how to say this, but like, what's something you've like jacked from work or not jacked from work, or you just shouldn't have had, but you're like, yo, I'm gonna take this and have fucking fun with it. Because I mean, also sprinkling moon rocks on a bed and smashing your girl, that just seems very uncomfortable.
That seems very,
that's
very,
like
very
akin to fucking on the beach, like you getting sand.
I don't like sand in my shit when I'm
And moon rocks, there could be like alien DNA in there. You trying to smash shorty, next thing you know, you got that species lady
all up
out.
inside
like,
you.
Not okay.
That's crazy. What do you think was like a good timeout? Like, I could see rose petals being normal, you know what I mean? But like, you're gonna fuck on rocks?
Some people like a little discomfort. What could I say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I once upon a time got, you know, a big bag and did that with, you know, sprinkled the bed and, you know, laid down
herbs?
lady with no actual money from selling things, and like threw down this.
I was about to say, what a waste.
Right.
You know, walk in the room, splash it up in the air, drop your lady down, do your thing, right?
That seems, yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
Have you taken anything from a job that you should not have had and done something
and
like
had
that?
fun with it?
Because I'm pretty sure taking moon rocks from NASA when you're an intern.
Yeah, that's a real question. I don't know. From my job, what about you guys?
But that's the most memorable sex that person's having in their life.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
facts.
like that novelty will never. I fucked on the moon. That's it.
I guess so, right?
That's very good. So,
What about Okay, what about you?
Huh?
What about you? Have you?
If I go to those rocks, probably they just heat up and turn into some kind of gooey blanket.
Oh my days!
Some anti-gravity fucking. I don't know. Maybe.
oh, we going deep.
We're going deep.
We're going deep. All right, before we get into the interview, let me just ask this question: have you ever woken up and just being like, fuck, like I don't want to be here? Not in like a super negative way, but just being like, God damn it, why did my parents born me into this bullshit I have to do today? This is a quick thought, nothing loud, some suicide shit, but just like, today sucks, like fuck this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like going to church.
Well, full circle. All right, well, this lady actually sued her mom, and she won. For being bored. Literally.
Shut the fuck up. I'm cursing all out, bro.
Yeah,
what do you mean? She sued her mom for being born and won? Where? Where the fuck do you live to do that?
Where's that from?
Let me... Fuck it, it's not gonna say.
All right, while you're looking, that is the premise, or that's how that movie Capernaum starts. You guys seen Capernaum?
Capernaum, no.
It's fire. I think it was supposed to win. It was like one of the award winners at Cannes Film Festival. Cannes like 4 years ago. it was one of the bigger movies. It was like maybe gonna win the Palme d'Or, but it's an amazing black and white movie. I think it's set in Morocco. The movie starts with this kid. He's like in like the harshest poverty ever, and he starts the movie suing his parents for birthing him.
What, you've seen this? You've seen this, Jamal?
It's in Lebanon.
It's in Lebanon.
Lebanon, sorry. Yeah, Lebanon.
Wow. Can you send me this link?
Fire.
I gotta watch this tonight.
Movie's pure fire.
Say that again?
Maybe she got the idea. Yeah.
I was about to say that maybe
Yeah.
because like basically what she did was she sued. It's her mom and the doctor because she has spina bifida. I think that's how you say it. So she's basically blaming the doctor that didn't tell her mom, so her mom could have not had her. And then the judge was like, we haven't calculated how much you win yet, but you get to win because she gets to like, they're gonna like reward her for like all the treatment and cost of it.
Right.
So they're giving her all that money up front. Wow. Plus she's a show jumper, like she's an equestrian, like does horse shit.
Oh.
So I'm like, my girl.
Oh, they're paying. Oh.
I'm like, my girl. You're already rich, clearly.
Wow.
Rich people are the only ones who jump around horses and get medals for it.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that.
About what?
People like equestrian, like some of those guys riding the horses at like Hastings or whatever. Like some of them are making good money. I don't know.
What, you don't think they make good money? I know a friend who jumps horses and she gets paid, but only if they win.
That competition.
Like
Yeah.
winning the competitions,
Yeah.
if you win. And also, you can lose money because you have to enter. Right? So I can see somebody winning third place and up and continuously winning. Maybe you are making cake. But just being a horse rider, though, you have to have money to own horse, own barn.
Well, I don't even think they're owning it. I think they bring in these guys. Like a lot of these guys were from like someone from like Dominican and stuff. Like they were bringing them in. They would come to reggae night. They would come to reggae Sundays, and there would be these small, 5 foot tall, 90-pound dudes.
oh, those are jockeys.
Who
Yeah.
jockeys? Oh.
That's two different things.
Oh, okay.
Jockeys. That's
alright.
no.
Yeah.
A question like it's like you ever watch the Olympics and you just be like, why is this 50-year-old guy prancing on a horse?
Just like the
I
dancing
wish-
horses.
Never seen
I
it?
wish I have. No,
No, it's
Just like
that.
the dancing horses,
It's,
right?
It's that
so
shit.
it's like showman.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
show jumping. It's, yeah.
Then I'm mixed up.
No. Jockeys get treated like ass.
Yeah,
and
that's
yes,
what I was
they
talking
do
about.
ship them up here and just be like, oh, you fell off broken leg. Ah, sorry, bud. Guess
Yeah.
we're shipping you back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see them all around the city. I don't know if you've been to a party and not seen these guys. Like you have seen them. It's guaranteed. They throw all the biggest bashes in town, the most wildest parties in town. I heard about them as soon as I got to town, and I got the pleasure to work with them. Ladies and gentlemen, re-up trippy shit. Make some noise. Rico, Uno, and Gene.
Hey.
Hi.
So how you brothers doing, man? You guys doing?
Thanks for that intro.
Yeah, man.
Doing good. It's comfy in the studio.
It's nice in here, right?
Comfy.
And you guys been playing. It feels good. It works
The
out.
equipment's pretty. Got nice cameras. I had a Wise iced tea. I love Wise iced tea.
Well. Oh, is that your flavors, right? Shout out Jamal, bring them through.
Yeah, man. Wise mango. I think mango's my flavor. I'll have another one.
Vet. So re-up trippy shit. Talk to me. How did you guys? Well, no. Let me do what we normally do. Quick question. We know who you are, but for the people who don't know who you are, why don't you fill them in, give them a quick rundown of what you guys are, and then we'll get into the interview right there at that camera.
Hey, my name is Rico Uno. I'm a DJ. I'm also one half of formerly known as Re-Up Trippy Shit, RUTSWORLD.
Ruts. My bad.
No, it's all good. We just always change everything all the time.
Which is good.
And yeah, we do parties in Vancouver.
Mega parties.
Yeah.
Genie, how about re-up trippy shit, aka Ruts World, aka Ruts Worldwide, aka Ruts, and everything he said.
So how long? Like, when did you guys link up? When was the?
We don't want to go that far back. Jason Salama, shout out, brought us together.
Okay.
Jason Solomon, or was it Beat Street?
No, for us. Just me
Yeah.
and Rico.
You and Rico. Who brought you guys together?
Well, I met I met his brother Paul
Yeah.
from working at the record store B Street.
Mm.
But even before I worked there, who brought us together? Who's the guy who moved up to Kelowna? Anyways, we liked the same weird records at the record store that no one else liked, so we got introduced. Basically, like, we were the only guys into like grime
At
like
that time,
UK grime a long time ago.
So when did you guys like form? When was what year was this?
Like form,
Like
Ruts
you
or
two
whatever?
just we're gonna start playing together and connect, vibe.
Oh, that didn't even. It was never something we kind of decided. It just kind of fell together.
It just happened, eh?
Just from the music we liked, we were DJing 2 different kind of scenes. I was doing more kind of just traditional hip hop, and Genie was doing
Hipster shit.
hipster shit.
Okay.
And Jason Soloma, aka DJ My Gay Husband.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jason?
Big shout to him.
He hasn't DJed in a long time, but
It's like the Fortune. He's always had Fortune.
yeah,
killing it.
like was booking at Fortune for a while. He's working with Burb right now.
Mm-hmm.
He put us together for this. He called it a scary rap night, and I was like, sure, yeah, I can do that. And then that's when we started Ruts. It was in the back room of Pop Opera.
Mm-hmm.
We built like a shitty tunnel. Like we put like a bed sheet up as a curtain in this like big club, and we just like tunneled our way into the back room, and we would stay open till like 5 in the morning. And then finally someone snitched on us like 3-4 months later.
Fuck them.
But it was crazy.
But for 3-4 months, you went crazy.
And that's what started it. 3-4 months we went crazy. Diplo played the party for free.
Wow.
Like it was wild.
So like that was one of my questions. Diplo showing up. Somebody had told me about that. Like, what was that experience like? Because you guys been together, what, 3 months up until...
Well, that was in a room of like 60 capacity people, so no one could get in. It was more of a headache than like a legendary. It was a legendary night
For you guys, for being there, but
right.
for dealing with there, it probably sucked.
Yeah, I mean, people just couldn't get in. It was just there were more people just hanging out in the alley than could get into the, because it was a back alley entrance. You had to come in through the alley.
Oh damn! They had an alley full of motherfuckers.
Yeah. So it was just like 300 people in the alley and like 60 people inside.
Yeah, when you bring out that sounds fucking horrible to deal with.
Yeah.
Because you got everybody, yo man, what's fucking?
Yeah.
It's like you can't get in, and if I leave, I can't get in. So what the fuck you want?
Yeah, I turned my phone off for sure.
Yeah, your phone goes off.
Yeah.
So I met you guys when you were down at LED.
R.I.P.
What year do you think that was?
2016. It was 2016. 2017, sorry. Yeah, 2016, 17.
Like last couple years of us doing it.
Yeah, literally the tail end.
Yeah.
And
So it's crazy.
it was the Wednesday, right? You guys were in there Wednesdays, and I was doing the Fridays there.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, you should just go check out what they're doing on a Wednesday. Just go see what the vibe is. And when I walked in there, I was like, oh my God. I've never seen vibes like this since, like in Calgary, our DJs play like you guys. They like to drop tracks quick, don't dwell in it too long, hype gone, you know? And I'm used to that style play. So when I watched you guys, I was like, oh my God, look how crazy they're going right now. Going off. I can't wait till I do something with these boys. You know what I mean? But I just turned it off because you guys just were on lock. You didn't need no MCs. You didn't need nothing like that. Your shows are incredible. And your innovation with shows, I'll get to that in a second too. But like, just incredible. So me walking into LED, what were you doing prior to the LEDs? Because I don't know any of that. Like, I know what you just mentioned now. What was prior to LED? Because people have told me some things. So.
What's before LED? So that's the party that I was talking about. We started Ruts at Pop Opera in the back room, and we didn't name the club, and it was just like a back alley entrance party of like 60 people. But we get like celebrities in there and shit, and go till like 5 a.m.
Yeah. Hockey players.
Yeah, we would get hockey
yeah.
players. We would get like actors and I don't know. It was.
What's the hot tub time machine?
Yeah, who's that guy?
Which one, the black dude?
Yeah,
He
What's his name?
loved
From
Ruts.
The Office. From The Office, the warehouse dude.
yeah, but he would be there almost every
2
week.
girls on his lap all night. He loved it.
Wow, eh?
He loved it.
But that was before LED. That was Ruts before LED,
Yeah.
and then we did maybe some like one-offs
Yeah.
and like some warehouse things. But then we ended up at LED 2009, 10
Wow.
or something,
Terrible with dates.
something like that.
Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson. Hey.
Yeah, he was there every week.
Really?
Yeah, he was there every week.
He had a corner that it was Craigie's corner.
It was like they were very
Christ.
dark corner. It was a small room, but you could hide. It was
Yeah.
So you guys have seen some pretty wild things inside there.
Them late night parties
Yes.
be
yes.
yeah, and then when you see like actors off, like they'll come out and once they know it's kind of a closed area, then it's like, oh,
Game
Yeah.
over.
okay. I'm gonna pretend I'm not looking just so you don't get mad. But God
And
damn.
on a weekday too, like people turning up on a weekday
On a Wednesday night.
it feels different. People, feel a little bit I don't
Looser,
know.
I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm being bad. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go all the way.
And your crowds is like you like to bring out the best of people, I'll say. You know
the
what I mean?
rage in people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what they're out for, though.
Facts. But I mean, on Wednesday night, somebody would tell me, yo, we're stepping out Wednesday. I'd be like, chill vibes. And when I walked in there, it was absolutely not chill.
Yeah.
Like I was sweating when I left
Yes.
that night.
Yeah,
And I
no.
was afraid to go back to go visit you again because I'm like, that's a thing. Like, you got to schedule your life for that.
People got fired.
People got fired. Aritzia would like change their schedule, so like girls' schedule, so they wouldn't work on Thursdays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really
Um,
fired. Yeah.
Like I could never go to Ruts unless I was off Thursday because like once you get in there, it's just
It's game over.
atmosphere. And
It's
it's
a
like
black hole.
you know,
game
it's like
over.
I'm coming in with t-shirt and shorts and I'm gonna leave wet. And,
Yeah.
Facts.
and I don't care what shoes I'm wearing because I'm gonna be jumping on tables and falling off and going to the bar and see people. It was a great fucking time every time. Until that one time I tried to go to work afterwards. Waking up still hammered, not drunk, hammered, showing up to work, and then like, this is bad. Like I was basically blackout at work. Like I came to like 2 hours in my shift. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm
damn.
here. Like I'm here. I'm like,
Off of one of their nights, yeah?
I'm like, oh, okay. I've been driving this forklift for 2 hours. All right, that's cool. Didn't hit nothing. Great.
Like that's what it was like every week. If we didn't get an apology the next day from somebody, then
Wow.
we weren't doing it. We weren't doing it right the night before.
Wild nights. It's wildness there. Oh my god.
Apologies, eh?
Ruts apologies.
Yeah.
We get them every Thursday.
Can you give us one of your most craziest apology for whatever they did? Without mentioning names, just like a scenario.
Or mention them. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
I don't remember specific.
Yeah, there wasn't specifics. It's just like I was too litty. I puked under the DJ booth. Something like.
I'm sorry. I puked.
But it was never like
That's the vibe. That's like all right.
true.
people slept. Shout out Esther. Take a couple naps under the DJ.
Yeah, that I've seen
But-
people having to nap.
But we set up people to do like we basically put the bowl of candy there for you to steal.
Yeah.
Like we just kind of we set it up like that for you to apologize later.
So is that like a thing for you guys? Re-up trip? Well, at the time, re-up trippy shit. Was that kind of like your vibe? You were like going in to be like, destroy everybody in our path. Let's see how wild we
No.
can get.
No.
Or was it just like, we're just playing tracks and all of a sudden people just showed up? Like, were you playing like university style, high school style shows prior to all that? Or just like kids just kept coming to you to go crazy? Like, where was your promo to grab these kids and give them the idea that it's nuts?
So it started as like that scary rap night that
Yeah.
Jason kind of came up with. And then after we took it from there and we're just like, we're just going to do real shit. We're going to play like street music, but make it like somehow appealing to Vancouver because that shit was not going back then. That shit would not go over very well. Clubs did not want you to play that.
That's true.
And we were just like, how do we trick people? How do we trick people so we could play all the shit that we want to play. And tricking people included, I don't know, making a crazy party and just making it undeniable. Like, the bar's making money, we're doing what we want. Like, and I don't know, we had enough friends that supported us from the start. And then that was the base. And then from the photos, like, we had photos like nobody else had photos. Like, we were just like, you never seen anything that looks like this.
Crazy.
And we're playing like crazy music that we want to play.
So you two have been in the game together. How long? The both of you together?
8 now.
8 years now?
Yeah.
And then separately, how long have you been DJing?
Decades.
Decades. Like in front of like crowds, decades.
My brother brought me into the game. Basically, he's like, I'm going away. Do you want to make money and DJ at Shine? And I was like, yeah. But I was such a grumpy old hater that I didn't do very well, actually. But Rico was already in the club slaying.
Yeah, I was DJing Happy Ending Friday ever since Fortune Open. Like, I've been DJing at so what was that? Fortune Open maybe 13 years ago?
Yeah.
So it's been at least that long.
So what was one of the biggest shows you guys had to open up for and or play for?
Definitely Travis Scott.
Yes.
Rico, that was Rico holding down that ragey ass, cranky young ass crowd, and Travis was classically late.
Yeah.
And Rico was like kind of like Zeus on like this pushing the crowd would be like, ah, and then he just keep.
Dude, because it's like, you know how aggressive those, like, they're little boys, right? Like, little boys wanting Travis Scott,
I had
raging.
to MC opening for him. Yeah.
So they started booing, and then because they wanted Travis, he was an hour and a half late.
Oh, damn. They're cussing you out.
So they were just like, they're trying to boo me, like all this shit. I was like, shut the fuck up. Here's the song that you want. And then they would stop. They'd be like, oh. They'd be like,
I like this.
I would, yeah, they're like, oh, never mind. Like, but every couple songs, I would have to just be like, with like.
It was a battle.
Yeah, I was like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
An hour and a half you had to play.
Yes.
He was in Whistler taking his time.
Yeah, he does that. I had to MC for him in Calgary. We did the weekend show earlier. We went to go see the weekend at the Saddle Dome, and then went over to, I think it was called Marquee at the time, to just go see the show. But the DJ I MC for, he was on stage, and I had no clue he was there. So he sees me in the crowd, and he gives me the shout out. Here's my MCs in the house. Come up here. When I got up there, it was like they were just waiting for someone to scream in a microphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I have videos. It was the most intense, next to like a Shambhala type party, but it was the most intense vibe I've ever had to deal with because people weren't playing with me. You know what I mean? They were like front stage, bouncing hard, trying to jump on the stage, trying to do whatever they can to just vibe hard.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what was it? 2015, he was telling people to rage the stage.
The
Remember
kid
that?
jumped off the balcony at that show.
Yeah, that was the show where the kid jumped off the balcony.
At Caprice and went, bang!
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah.
It was fire.
So like all those kids like trying to like boo me and like get me off and get Travis Scott on, and I was just like, oh yeah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Yeah. You put up the blockers and killed him. At
And
the end of
they
the
weren't trying to vibe with me, and they had no choice.
night. Was that your choice of show too? Would that be the one? For you?
For craziest show?
Yeah.
No, dude, we've had Wednesday nights that are
Without like what we've opened for Future 3-6, tons of artists, but just our straight up parties, like there's.
Yeah, I think we've thrown parties that are as good as
Way wilder than anybody.
as any like kind of big name.
Like even the GG's New Year's, like that was the insanest.
Yeah, so I got a question about, because you guys are probably one of the first people I saw back fully, like throwing parties, or trying to anyways, like getting shut down.
Okay.
So like, how was that? 'Cause like Rona and everything, and even like now, because you're.
It still sucks.
It still sucks because they're all saying like, yo, just calm down a little bit. And it's like, no!
Yeah, there's too many factors, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, we've been waiting. You know what I mean? Like, it was supposed to be all good by September, and now we're here in March.
Yeah.
That's the latest that I'm hearing. So we're still doing it, but it's illegal, and it's like not as lucrative.
Oh no,
it isn't, eh? Yeah, there's not much money.
You can't
out
have
there.
as many people in nearly as much.
It's like you're constantly worrying about
If
shit
they
getting
show
shut
up,
down.
I seen one bash
Like-
at Gigi's. That was kind of
Yeah, we went too hard, and then we went too hard at Gigi's.
way too hard.
Yeah, we had one party at Gigi's, the first one back, And we shut the venue.
Yeah, you shut the venue down, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to talk about it, but I'm like,
Well,
that was
I mean,
hard.
it's whatever. It's all good now, but we shut it down for a few months.
Yeah, bro.
And I literally did that. My friend's like, "Hey, I have my birthday on Friday." I was like, "Okay, I'll find somewhere." And then I announced it on the Monday, and then by that, was it Saturday? No,
Yeah,
it was a Friday.
It was a Friday,
It was
bro.
a Friday. Yeah, and then we shut it down. We announced on the Monday.
I pulled up to that place, and I'm like, you have to take me through the back, please, because I can't do this. And that was impossible.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I'm like, all right, bet, let's just go say hi and get a drink. Lights. It's Christmas in that place. Police are everywhere. I was like, no, I can't. I ran.
Yeah.
But like, they
That was like
stormed
a
the
2.
place.
That was like at 2.
Yeah, they stormed the... I showed up late. I didn't think I was supposed to even be in there in the first place.
Yeah.
So I showed up late. Like,
Right.
it's going to be a late night. So now GG's is kind of like, shut down.
They're
You guys
still
are...
doing their thing.
They're still doing their thing,
They're
but they
doing their
can't
thing.
have you there, clearly, because that's too much.
It's cold as fuck in there, and we can't expect people to show up anymore.
Yeah, like in the
Car
winter
garage.
is really.
Yeah.
It's a car garage.
We've overpromised heaters, and
The heaters
felt
don't do
it-
shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Man.
Heaters don't really help too much in the garage.
You guys were in that garage from time, too, because I remembered seeing when you guys were using your 360 cam. Here's
We
the
did the
innovation.
first one.
We launched the first party at Gigi's.
Yeah,
We helped them launch that venue.
yeah.
That was the New Year's going into 2020.
Yeah, going into 2020. I remember that.
Yeah.
And you guys are always using your 3.6 cam.
Yeah.
Is that meant for the VR land? Do you have people already messing around in VR area, or did you just want to use that for aesthetic?
We met our videographer that night.
Shout out Photo Shepherd Steven.
We met him on New Year's. Like, we needed someone to do video. We met him that night, and he was doing 360 stuff, and we're like, okay, we're best friends. Let's go.
He brought a drone too. He has everything.
A drone inside GG's he used.
He flew it over the cross.
Wow.
Steven is legendary.
Yeah, Steven's legendary.
It's fire.
But from that, then we started doing kind of DJ videos with that because I
You
don't
guys
know,
did
yeah,
your Ruts little side parties, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just get bored with like regular stuff.
Have you heard people tell you they're in your VR land? Do you like? Okay, so one time I turned on your Ruts, put on my VR from the PlayStation. Yeah, bro, and like that's when I was in. I was like, oh, I get what they're doing, but I didn't know if it was like they already knew their fans were like in that vibe, sort of. We've jumped on.
We've tried, but we never went all the way with that yet. Just because, man, live streaming takes a lot of work.
That's facts.
And we basically do everything already by ourselves. So adding that factor, like whole video production, it's a lot.
I think it's down the road though for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah.
which one did you put your VR headset on for?
It was one of your Ruts parties that you were doing. Like you do it on your balcony or whatever that is,
Rico's
the rooftop.
Yeah.
Rooftop.
Yeah.
So like, I just took the clip.
Yeah.
After one of those Ruts things, and I took the clip and I put it on my PlayStation.
Oh, sick.
I put it on my VR, and I'm like, "Whoa, I'm here! This
Yeah.
is lit." And I thought that's what you were doing for your fans. That no, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I'm like,
Super niche.
these guys are so niche for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
It would make sense that some of these young bucks got like at home instead of like, because what was everybody doing during COVID? Everybody was on Zooms. Everybody was on Clubhouse. They were doing things on those sort of platforms.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, that's fun. Everybody's got their own little thing going on. You know what I mean? And then I saw you guys always throwing yours with the 3.6 cam. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're on one.
Yeah.
They're thinking so far ahead without any, and it's a year.
Yeah.
You know, I put those headsets on the second week you guys did that. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, wow. We did our Nada. We had Nada perform 360.
Oh, dope.
So we put everybody in that space. So if you go home and look up on
Yeah.
YouTube, excuse me, you'll see Nada
Dope.
VR. Put on your headset and you can
Dope.
stand in the center of a circle of them rapping at you.
So fire.
Yeah, we wanted to do that. We applied for like grants to get like kind of VR kind of stuff because we would have to get like a PC and everything. And
Or hire
yeah,
this
like
guy.
we were living on grants. You know what I mean? Like for like a couple years, like things were bad. Like
Crazy.
so we just kind of used what we had, and for most of that time we were just borrowing Steven's camera. Like,
Wow.
so like we made do with like nothing basically, and just did all that.
That's how the best shit is made.
Yeah,
That's facts.
yeah.
So fast forward now, Bar None. You guys are inside Bar None, doing your thing, running that party for how long before I showed up?
Just like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
3-4 weeks before I showed up. Then I showed up, and blessings to you guys. It's been a fun time since.
Dude, hell yeah.
At first, I was kind of like, I don't know if these guys are gonna like me at all, because you guys are exclusive. You don't need MCs. Your vibes are crazy. You don't need an MC. So for me to even stand there and be like, "Are you guys sure?" And just have fun. And then you guys gave me props the first minute, like, "Oh yeah, you're doing great." And I was like, oh, "They like me." But so now being at Bar None, what's your thoughts on being at Bar None now? I mean, it's very different style type crowd than what you guys might be used to, I'm assuming.
The reno is fire. Shout out Paul. Thank you very much,
All
Dan.
day.
Thank you very much.
That room is feeling amazing. Bar None kind of feels like the only place that's kind of back to normal to me right now.
It's true.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, blessed to be in there. And I don't know, we're used to doing crowds like that. We're like, we know what to do.
Yeah, you guys do.
We like the challenge.
Yeah, you guys do like that challenge, eh?
Actually, it's on some Travis Scott shit where you just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them play now.
Should we do pet peeves before we get up out of here? I have.
If you want it, yeah, sure.
I have. Because I know you don't drink,
I've got two.
but you've got your San Pellegrinis. Take one of these. You take one. You want to do the game?
Is this an issue?
I'll get it.
All right, so here's the game. Let's get it out the way. Give us. It's kind of like truth, lie, like that little kid game. So basically, give us 3 statements, 3 pet peeves of yours. One of them is real, 2 of them are lies, and we will guess which one is real. And if we get it right, then you gotta drink our shots. If we get it wrong, then we have to drink our shots.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because we know you don't drink, you can just take
Sip.
extra sips.
Yeah.
So what'd you say? I was listening to the track. 1 real, 2 phonies?
Yep.
1 real, 2 phonies. But you don't say anything until we've both guessed both of yours. And then at the end, you tell us what's right. All right?
I'm gonna put this up.
This is
Yeah.
a in-deep challenge. Okay. I'm going to give them away. It's too hard for me.
Don't give them away.
You're at the red light, right behind a car. No, you know this one's real. I'm too emotional. I'm too emotional.
Be emotional on all of them. Just don't tell us what it is. Just say what it is, but don't tell us which one. You go first so he could redo.
Or whatever. You can be emotional as you want, and then we'll just guess right. But I mean, the game is to get us drunk. But
Yo, but how about I just drink with you guys?
Okay.
That
You have
works
no
too.
pet peeves.
I don't. It's gonna take me too long to think about that.
cool.
I blocked that. I
Shots.
blocked that shit out.
You're zen.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm with it.
Okay,
I
okay, okay,
respect
okay.
Wait, you got one?
Okay, here we go. When you're eating, say, Doritos or ketchup chips and the buildup that gets on your fingers, disgusting.
Okay.
That's deep.
Okay, we're at a red light, and I'm trying to go straight, and we're in the left lane, and as soon as it turns green, then you put on your blinker.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, yo. That
I
is
think you got me. I
Vancouver.
think you know where I'm emotional. Okay, and Vancouver. Let me get mad
That
at
is so
Vancouver some more.
Vancouver, yo. Holy shit, man.
One more, brother. I like this because those are real.
Like,
Vancouver
why? You knew
bad things.
you knew you were gonna fucking turn. There's 2 lanes, and you're like, actually, now I'm gonna let you know. And then it's always when there's like 100 million cars going this way, so now you're fucking stuck.
Yep.
You can't even go like this because there's 100 million. Yo,
Come on.
Starbucks. A Starbucks one.
Ooh.
Oh damn! You hate
Yeah.
Starbucks stuff.
Definitely got a Starbucks one.
I got so many people screaming at me right now. Fuck.
I mean, either way, we taking this shot. So
Yeah.
Okay, taking the shots. My pet peeve is when they grind down my nail bed too far when I'm getting
These beautiful nails did it.
nails did it done.
oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, got me looking at my busted ass hands.
Pushing
Like,
back my cuticles too hard.
You know, but I really hate that
Excuse me.
too.
That
so I
is
don't
actually
know.
really bad. I need
There's
my
a lot
shit
of things you said there, but that I actually don't like. Like personally, if I go get my shit done and they hurt, or if they're too glossy and I'm like, yo, what the? I didn't ask for that extra gloss. Just give me a little buff. You know what I mean? Like, what's that?
I need my shit pushed back. Pause.
All right, so you go first.
All of them. I'm gonna. What was the first one again?
Chip dust.
The chip dust.
See, this happens to me. Like, I am such a cantankerous piece of shit because all of these ones. This usually happens. I'm like, yo, I feel all of them.
Yeah.
They all piss me off in specific ways. I'll go with the chip dust because I know the answer and I want to take the shot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the. What was the second one again?
That's the cars.
The car.
Turning
The
left.
cars turning left.
Don't pick that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the nails because that's the one I first spoke on. So I'm gonna say the nails.
I need a manicure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the answer.
Okay. I love chip dust and I love getting my nails pushed back. I love that.
Hey.
Okay. I hate it when it hurts.
All right.
So we've
Hey,
all lost.
yo. We all lost. That's the game. That's how we do it. Shout outs. Well, big shout outs to Rico, Uno, and Genie for coming through Ruts World. Quickly before we get out of
Thanks for
here,
having us.
give everybody your handles, all the socials and whatnot.
And where we can find you outside.
Instagram.com/RUTSWorldWide. RUTS.
Move you this way.
Worldwide. Instagram.com/Rico Uno. Instagram.com/Genie with a 3 at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get everything from there.
Sounds great.
Where do we find you guys to play? Go to your nights.
Nights. All right, we're at Granville Room on Wednesdays. We're calling it Ruts Room right now until it's dancing, and then it's fully back to Ruts. Fridays, I'm at Fortune, or we do a Friday pop-up at Brandy's on Hastings, not the strip club.
Not the strip club. Yep.
And that's Ruts World Cabaret on Fridays, at least for December. And then Saturday, we're at Barnum with you.
Mm-hmm.
And Reggae Night is starting this Sunday.
Yeah, back at where are you guys doing that now?
And so Reggae Sunday is back at.
You know, I was gonna ask them about the Sundays at Republic because
Yeah.
you guys used to hold down the reggae
Yes.
night at Republic. Let's
Yes.
not get it twisted. The biggest reggae night was them at Republic. What did you call it?
It's just Reggae Sundays.
Okay. So now where are you gonna bring it?
15 years they did that. Shout out
15
Hopper,
years?
shout out Arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how long it's been.
Jeez,
That was
that's
my first
Rico's
thing I ever
baby.
did. So 15 years.
Oh,
That's Rico's first baby.
That was my first baby.
Those guys, that group. Oh, just that night.
Well, just I was the only. That's my baby actually.
He started
I
it.
started it.
Oh, props, bro. I'm happy we got that question and almost
Yeah.
forgot that one. That was a big one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So where are you gonna do your new reggae nights?
So we're at Granville Room.
Oh,
We're
that's
at Granville
what's-
Room for now.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Sunday's at Granville Room. Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit intense.
Starting this Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, I'm there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Yeah,
there.
it's good in there.
Thank you guys for
Okay,
coming out.
because you
here
know what
and
it is,
stuff.
Into TV, myself, Alex T, we got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We're going to jump back in the mix with Rico, Uno, and Genie for the rest of the show. See you fuckers next week. Live long and prosper.